Hello and welcome to Sunbelt Conference Weekly. I'm your host, Katie Morse, bringing you the latest and greatest from around the Sunbelt Conference. Sunbelt Conference football saw action on Tuesday night as South Alabama hosted Arkansas State in an ESPN2 showdown. Let's take a look at the highlights. Chris Stone and Justin Clifton scored defensive touchdowns in the fourth quarter, and Arkansas State had a 29 straight points and a 49-31 victory over South Alabama. Arkansas State trailed 31-20 early in the fourth, before Trez Houston caught a 38-yard catch in the end zone to start the comeback. Arkansas State head coach Blake Anderson had this to say after the win.
Everything that could go wrong seemed to be going wrong. Just proud of the guys. They didn't quit, kept playing and turned things back our way. And, I don't know, 20 some odd points in about 5 minutes. Things changed real quickly, and it was fun to finish up.
UL Lafayette defeated Texas State in their Sunbelt Conference opener on Saturday, clinching 2 out of the 3 weekly awards. Let's take a look at your Under Armour Football Student Athletes of the Week. Cajun quarterback Jalen Nixon made his second career start against the Bobcats, completing 22 of 29 passes for 238 yards and 3 touchdowns. He also rushed for 45 yards on 7 carries with a touchdown. He is your Offensive Student Athlete of the Week. Your Defensive Award winner is App State's Latrell Gibbs. He made his 5th interception of the year and returned it 47 yards for a touchdown during Saturday's 37-3 win at Georgia State. Special Teams Student Athlete of the Week is UL Lafayette's Gerald Brazil. The junior tied a school record with a 100-yard kick return in the 3rd quarter. It was the first touchdown of his career. And let's not say goodbye to Latrell Gibbs and Gerald Brazil just yet, because these guys have also found their way into this week's Sunbelt Top Plays. The first top play comes from Georgia Southern's Nora El Shami. She got a hat trick against Georgia State. There's one. The second goal comes from a pass from teammate Renee Nance, headed in for number 2. And the third goal comes from a penalty kick with 3 minutes to go in the game. She now has 9 goals on the season. And over to the football field as App State took on Georgia State. And there's Latrell Gibbs, you remember him. He was the Defensive Player of the Week, getting his 5th interception and a pick 6 for the Mountaineers. And now over to Lafayette, Louisiana as the Cajuns take on Texas State. Jamal Robinson with the one-handed catch. He gets in for the touchdown. And let's see it again. Jamal Robinson in there for 6 points. And want to see a kick returned for a touchdown? How about 2?
Brandon Smith with a kickoff return for a touchdown for Texas State from the goal line. Can he answer? Oh my, he's got one man! We might have back-to-back kickoff returns. This one's going to go 100.
McGee to the right. Pressure again, and he will lose the ball. Roland Jones forces the fumble, still loose. It's going to be a touchdown for Arkansas State.
What a turn of events, Eamon.
Javon Roland Jones just manhandled the offensive line. And then Stone, what a ball game he's having. Clemens on the rollout, gets it to Woodson. Make that Gerald Everett, who breaks some tackles, still on his feet, and he will score! What an individual effort by Gerald Everett. 10 yards, somehow, some way. He turned that into a touchdown.
Arkansas State Volleyball continues their winning streak over the weekend, helping them put up some big numbers. Let's take a look. With another weekend of conference competition complete, the Arkansas State volleyball team remains undefeated in Sunbelt Conference play. The Red Wolves put together another fantastic weekend, defeating Little Rock and Georgia Southern, earning the number 18 spot in the NCAA rankings. The Red Wolves are still the top Sunbelt school in the RPI, with App State checking in at number 72. A-State returns to action Friday, October 16th for a home conference showdown against South Alabama. App State Volleyball also remains undefeated in league play, landing 2 players on this week's Sunbelt Conference Players of the Week. For the second week in a row, App State outside hitter Emily Corrigan has been named Offensive Student Athlete of the Week. She finished the weekend with 35 kills and a .312 hitting percentage. Paige Brown of App State has been named the Setter of the Week for the 5th time this season. She tallied 93 more assists over the weekend and averaged 13.2 per set, and 2 convincing conference victories. Little Rock senior libero Priscilla Almeida is the Defensive Student Athlete of the Week. She had a great week on the court for the Trojans as she racked up 5.92 digs per set over 3 matches. And once again, Carlisa May is the Freshman of the Week. May tallied 34 kills on the weekend. And let's take a look at this week's featured Rise Up for Game Day photo. This fan traveled all the way to Starkville, Mississippi to cheer on the Troy Trojans as they took on the Bulldogs. If you would like to be featured on Sunbelt Conference Weekly, take a photo and use the hashtag #RiseUpForGameDay. You could be entered to win some awesome prizes from Community Coffee. Well, that just about does it for us here at Sunbelt Conference Weekly. I'm your host, Katie Morse. Be sure to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Thanks for watching.